BitHarvest review, and the website is www.bitharvest.io. Is this a legitimate way that can help you create up to a 30% ROI by leveraging this Bitcoin mining opportunity and community? Or is it just another Ponzi scheme set up to scam you? All of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunities, systems, platforms, and even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, make sure you find that subscribe button and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of these important updates. Also, at any time throughout watching this video, if you're looking for a legitimate way to create a full-time income online, get access to my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description box below. So here we are. The website is www.bitharvest.io. Okay. On the website, it's a snazzy looking website, and they're claiming that you can leverage this system to mine Bitcoin without having to pay the high price of a Bitcoin miner and without any electricity bills. Okay. So is that the case? Can you guys really do this? And can you guys earn up to 30% returns on your time and money with this platform? Or is it just another scam? Okay. Well, the good news on this website is they seem to have pictures and names of people, okay? But the bad news is that it looks like a fake made up team. Yes, the pictures are real, pictures of most likely the real guys involved in this deal. But the CEO, as an example here, his name is actually Steve NG, and he's a Chinese fellow who is from Singapore, who I believe is hiding out in Dubai. Here you can see him in a Asian poker tour, right? That is Steve NG. And long story short, his name is not Logan Lee. So we're not off to a good start with this platform and system. Now let's look at the domain for bitharvest.io. 215 days old, created on December 4th, 2023, set to expire December 4th, 2029. They do have Cloudflare enabled over here, so they can't turn around and say we got DDoS attacked. Let's look at traffic here. Top countries going into that website, bitharvest.io. #1, Switzerland. #2, Australia. #3, Republic of Korea. #4, Malaysia. And #5, the Netherlands. Let's look at the traffic. They got a fair bit of traffic here. June 7th, just under 5,000 visitors. June 9th, under 5,000 visitors. It spikes up here to 6,856 visitors on June 19th. And then it just goes up and down, drops down to less than 5,000 visitors June 26th. Drops down again, even lesser than that on July 3rd. Okay, but it seems to be hovering around the just under 5,000 visitor mark. Let's look at the reviews. They seem to have an excellent Trustpilot rating on Trustpilot. Okay, but is that really the case? Trustpilot, one thing you need to understand, the only time you can get truth out of Trustpilot is when like something collapses and rug pulls and people are piss mad. Then they come here and share real reviews. Most of the other times, it's either bots making positive reviews, like one review each by each person, or it could be affiliates giving you the idea that this thing is, a 5-star money printing machine or Bitcoin printing machine. Okay, so far on Trustpilot, all I'm seeing are 5-star reviews. This one here, Brian Bixby from the US, he's got 2 reviews, so he could be a real person. Maybe he's promoting it. Had too much problems with this company. It was a real hassle to withdraw my money from there. I don't recommend. Gonna go back there for 1 sec. Well, this fellow here, David, I will just disregard his own because he's another scam promoter promoting another scam. Proton Yields platform. Maybe we'll check that out after. These guys are planning on having some events. This one was already passed. Dubai Expo. They have July 16th to 19th Global Launch Convention. And then they have October 22nd to 23rd Blockchain Life in Dubai. Okay, so they do have events. Sometimes people will come to these platforms and say, well, if they have company events, they must be real. Well, we had a huge platform called BitConnect. Some of you might be familiar with that name. That was a horrible scam, and they had company events, and they collapsed and rug pulled after they got a cease and desist order from the Texas Securities Board Commission, from the Texas state regulator. Okay, I mean, they just shut down. So did another one, USI Tech, another huge one. Same thing, got a cease and desist order. They pretty well shut their doors. So just because they have events doesn't mean it's legit. Anyways, I don't want to draw this out too long. If you guys want to check it, by all means, check it out. By all means, do so. I know some of you guys are subscribed to my channel looking for high yield investment platforms. I would say never invest more than you're willing to lose, because with an HYIP, that's most likely what's going to happen. They usually pay out in the beginning. That's how they work. Some people will comment, hey, they're paying, you're lying. Yes, they pay in the beginning while they're up and running. They try to pay you guys out to smaller returns to get you to invest the larger amounts. But the best way to learn is by your own experience. Especially if you don't believe me, some people will see my reviews for the first time and say, hey, this guy's making up stuff. That's your opinion. That is your right to believe whatever you want to believe. And if that's your story, then I would say invest into this thing. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying you're going to make money with it. I would say just go learn by your own experience. So I don't recommend this. Number one, the first thing that stood out to me was a lot of scam promoters who are promoting some sketchy stuff that has already wrecked people financially in the past are promoting this. Okay, so a lot of scam promoters promoting horrible stuff that already collapsed in the past are now promoting this. Second red flag is the executive team. They've all changed their names. They're using their images, but Steve G is not saying he's Steve G, the CEO, the poker player from Singapore, Chinese fellow who I believe is residing now in Dubai. So they're misleading you guys. Now, a third red flag is I'm not seeing any proof that these machines and their system here is better than you going out and buying your own Bitcoin miner. People can make money legitimately with Bitcoin miners, but you need like a warehouse full of miners for it to be profitable, and you have to be able to have an overhead budget to manage all of the electricity to run all those machines. There are people who figured out how to do that, but it's not as easy as it sounds, but it is possible. I mean, some people will start out with like one mining machine, etc. I'm talking about legitimate mining machines that you guys can just go online and purchase. Yes, they can turn over a profit, but there is a learning curve. It's a learning curve with everything. You can't just make money online, even with a Ponzi scheme. You gotta like try 10 of them before you figure out, holy smokes, I'm losing more than I'm gaining. Unless you are an affiliate and then you're just recruiting people into the scheme, into various different schemes, and you make money off of their deposits, that's a different story. Okay, so another red flag I'm thinking about, these guys are not registered to give you guys a passive income opportunity. In the end, that is what they're offering, and that is the main hook here. Passive income, make up to 30%. Some of the affiliates are leading with. Okay, the last thing and the biggest red flag here would be the MLM comp plan that they do have. Okay, they're paying out using the Unilevel comp plan, and that is the only source of revenue that I could see going into this platform. That is why these type of systems can't register with the securities regulator, because once they register with a regulator, like let's say in the US as an example, SEC or the Canadian authorities, they would have to hand over audit power to the regulator, the government body, and they would have to look over their financials and say, hey, BitHarvest is actually making money from network marketing instead of what they're claiming, which is their Bitcoin USB system. Okay, and it will just show you that they're not, that the money's coming from revenue. Once this network marketing recruitment for BitHarvest.io dries up, it will collapse, leaving the majority of passive income enthusiasts in more losses than gains. Hopefully you enjoyed that review of BitHarvest. Make sure to subscribe, click on the bell notification. And lastly, underneath this video, if you're looking for a legitimate way to create a full-time income online, get access to my #1 recommended opportunity. I was a burnt out trucker, used to work 60, 70, even up to 80 hours per week here in Canada, and got fed up of that lifestyle, came online due to health issues, and started seeing some income. Eventually, I saw enough income where I no longer had to commute to a job. If that sounds like something you're looking for, just go underneath this video at any time and click on the first link below and take action there. Anyways, I will see you on the next one.